Let's jump right in. The difference between saturated molecules versus unsaturated molecules is the presence or absence of pi bonds. So, saturated molecules, there is a presence of pi bonds. So, what is a pi bond? I like to think of a pi bond as the loner portion or the loner part of the double bond that is between two carbon atoms. Here's our two carbon atoms, one there, second one right there, and this blue portion is the loner part of the double bond. So when we're talking about unsaturated molecules, it's important to point out degree of saturation, of unsaturation, I'm sorry. So what is degree of unsaturation? It's a way to calculate the number of pi bonds and rings within a given molecular formula. So here I have written down the degree of unsaturation formula, and within the formula is the number of carbons, and X is the number of hydrogens. There are a few rules within this formula. So the first rule is if there's a presence of oxygen, what do we do? So we have some rules. If we have an oxygen atom or sulfur atom, we're going to ignore those. If we have a halogen, we are going to pretend the halogen is a hydrogen. If we have a nitrogen, we are going to subtract the number of nitrogen atoms from the number of hydrogen atoms. Let's go ahead and do some examples. Okay, so we have the molecular formula of CaH8O2. So we have 8 carbons, 8 hydrogens, and we ignore the oxygen. So we have 18 minus 8 divided by 2, which gives us 10 over 2, which would be 5. All right, let's do another example. All right, for this second example, we have 6. All right, for the second example, we have 6 carbons, 6 hydrogens, and we have 3 chlorides. So the chloride is a halogen, so we're going to treat it as an hydrogen. So that means we actually have 9 hydrogens. So 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 more is 14, minus 6 divided by 2. 14 minus 6 is 8 divided by 2, which would give us 4. So we have 5 carbons, 7 hydrogens, but we have the presence of 1 nitrogen, so we are going to subtract that nitrogen from the number of hydrogens, so we would have 6. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12, minus 6 divided by 2, which would be 6 divided by 2, which would be 3. And that is our final answer.